Okay. Hey! So I don't really know what to do. I just want to yap. I just want to talk about things. This is my digital diary for a reason. I just did my makeup for this. Post it to YouTube. Nope. Gonna post it to TikTok. I have music going in my one ear, so if you just hear me start randomly singing, wanna blow my brains out. Don't mind me. So, I've got some things that I want to talk about. Hold up on my laptop. Do you like my stickers? Can you tell I was a weird kid? So, I think the first two can be like skipped over. It's like creative inspiration, working for your dreams. I want my first YouTube video to be dumb as fuck. So we're skipping all the way down to number 4 because number 3 was literally anything you can come up with, because what the actual hell are you doing, you crazy ass person? So, we're gonna go with number 4, which is just titled Crash Outs. So, a month ago now, as of yesterday, it is August 19th right now, so as of August 18th, I have been wonderfully single. It is a beautiful life that I live. It's truly, truly beautiful. I'm going insane actually. So, I'm going insane, and I'm trying to tell people about it, and like the more that I speak about it, the more I'm like, wow, I'm just as crazy as I think that I am. Yay! A machine. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pause my music. Actually, I can just turn it down. Nope. Okay, well, Lil Peep's getting paused. He's listening to White Girl. Anyway. So, as of a month, I've been single. Honestly, we're going pretty good, other than the fact that, like, I literally, like, I just crash out sometimes where I'm like, damn, like, I really miss him. And I just have to, like, sit there and remind myself of, like, no, you don't. You miss the idea of him. It looks like I'm not wearing a shirt, but I promise you I have a tank top on. And it's just like, no, you miss who you thought he was. Let this be a reminder for girls. 1, I'm 19. I turn 20 next month, okay? Dating in your early 20s, late teens, early 20s, so far, horrible. I don't think that I have ever had a good experience dating. And it's so bad. It's so bad for no reason. I think Tara Yummy phrased this, well, if hot man, why evil? And I think a lot of attractive men are evil. Unfortunately for me, I have the curse of ugly guys. Badass bitch, ugly boyfriend. It's great. It's truly wonderful. So basically, I have this burner account on Instagram, and I will not be disclosing the username. I will not be disclosing anything about this account. But it is an account, and it is... I have built a following on there of other people who are on their secret accounts, who are just like, hey, let's hype each other up, let's play pretend, let's pretend that we're friends in real life. And it's like, I don't even know what you look like, you don't even know what I look like. I have been stalking my ex. The day that we broke up, he was posting some petty ass shit on his story. He was listening to, like, one song by The Neighborhood, and I was so pissed off because I was like, that's my song. Like, that's literally my favorite song. What is wrong with you? And it was, oh my god, I can't remember the name of the song. But it annoyed me so much because it was directed at me. It was Afraid. When I wake up, I'm afraid somebody else is gonna take my place. Something, 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 I hate you so much. That's what I got from that, okay? So I'm like, okay, I need to make this account so that I can stalk him to see if he's gonna post about me more. Cause shocker, I've had a lot of men post about me. I'm just that pretty. I've had a lot of men post about me. A lot of men, meaning probably like one other person, and it was so funny because now this story, do not follow anything that I did. Do not do this. I was 18, legally where I am. Had to be 19 to drink, so I was not legal. But I did it anyway, okay? And, I drunk texted my ex. Yeah. I drunk texted him. This was like a year ago, and this is not the ex that I've been crashing out with, that I've been, whatever. I'm just, you know what, I'm gonna come up with names for my exes. So, drunk texting ex-boyfriend, his name will be Bird. So, Bird, I drunk texted him, and my friends were like, no, Robin, stop texting Bird, text so-and-so instead. And me being as close to blackout as I think I've ever been, I just started saying shit out of my ass. I was telling people I didn't even know, like, I had met them that night, being like, you're so pretty, I love you, I literally love you so much. So I was just saying shit out of my ass, and I had like kind of been talking to this guy, but he was just like so like stupid, and I didn't want anything with him, and like he didn't want anything with me, but we were like still talking. It was so weird. It was so weird. So at the time I was like focusing on hair school, trying to be a hairdresser. I ended up dropping out, but that's a story for a different day. Anyway, so I was just like, oh my god, I love him, I love this person so much, and I was just saying shit out of my ass, and Bird should know my character enough to know that I would never do that. When I say that I want to focus on something, and that's my main priority, I focus on that thing. I don't go and do. And so he made a TikTok about me while I was drunk, and he was like, when your ex texts me back, when your ex texts you after like a month, and she said she wanted to focus on herself, but she's talking to another guy already. And I was like, what kind of high school bullshit is this? Go away, Swag Nightmare. Got an Instagram notification from Swag Nightmare. Anyway. Plugging the shit like he means it. Carrington #1 homeless influencer. That's like my favorite. That is my favorite fucking joke, because my best friend, literally, when I was talking about Carrington, he was like, isn't that the homeless influencer? And I was like, no, he's not homeless. It was a joke. He was joking. He's not homeless. And he was like, what the fuck? And I was like, no, he's in the old trap house. And like, but my friend didn't really watch like Sam and Colby and like Jake Weber and Colby Brock in that prime era. So, oh, Corey, my man, I love Corey. I love all of them, actually. Sam and Sophia, I'm eating that up. I knew that they were together. I think everyone knew that they were together. They were horrible at hiding it. It was so obvious. Anyway, so Bird made a TikTok about me, and it was just, like, very gross, and I was kind of just like, okay, like, that's some, like, high school bullshit, and you're, like, the same guy who was all, I want a mature relationship, I don't want that teenage, like, bullshit, I don't want to play no games, I don't want to be petty, and then, like, literally the second that we broke up, pettiest motherfucker alive. We didn't even break up because, like, we didn't love each other. It was just, I was too focused on something that I didn't need to be focused on, and we got together before I started hair school, and hair school was stressing me out so much to the point where I was getting sick, like, every month, because my body, I like to stress myself so much that I get physically ill. I get the cold. I get sick. I don't know how it fucking works, but it's been like that my entire fucking life, okay? Anyway, so I was like, I need to focus on what's gonna be my career. Obviously, I changed fucking career paths. I don't even know what I want to do. That's a whole nother story. Because, whatever. But, like, yeah, we didn't break up because, like, we stopped loving each other. And then, like, he, like, unfollowed me, unliked all my Instagram posts, unfollowed me on TikTok, unfollowed me on Spotify, unfollowed me on Instagram. I think I already said Instagram. Removed every single comment on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I actually know he didn't have my Twitter. Like, everything. And I was like, we don't hate each other here. Like, that's not what's happening. Like, we don't hate each other. We just, and it was just like, yoink. Like, every trace of him ever being in my life, just, other than, like, the screenshots and the pictures that I had on my phone, gone. Oh, God. Anyway. Back to the ex that I've been crashing out over recently. So I told you guys how I have this Instagram burner account. I've been stalking him to see what he's been posting, if he's been posting about me, if he's been posting jabs at me. Shocker. Newsflash, he has. Whatever. I digress. Okay, whatever. Actually not. It's making me thumb the bag. But, like, I have been crashing out over him for, like, the past, like, week, and it's just been, like, hitting me all at once. Also, shout out Swag Nightmare, shout out Carrington, literally dropped Favorite X the day that me and my ex-boyfriend broke up. So that has been, like, my go-to crash out song. That leads me to another story, but we're just gonna like hone in real quick. So anyway, I'll give you one instance of me being like, oh my god, I miss my ex. Literally just, like, randomly, I was just like, ugh, I low-key, like, I really miss him. And it's, like, the small things where I'm like, oh, like, I would send him this reel, or, like, I would do this, and I've been crashing out over it. I've been listening to Favorite X on repeat, and I've been crashing out every single freaking night. If I'm not listening to Mercedes, if I'm not listening to the Even in Hell EP, if I'm not listening to literally any other fucking song that he has, Clown Child, Soul Eater, fucking Around You, the shit on fucking SoundCloud, it is Favorite X. And I'm crashing the fuck out. It's a problem. But it's fine. fine. We are fine. Say it with me. We are fine. Anyway. So, basically, it's just like, it's small things. Like, my uncle went to a concert not too long ago, and our TVs just started fucking up randomly. We're with our networking company is like kind of a wish-washy at times. Not at times. Sometimes like our TVs, the sound will go off and then it just turn off and then you turn it back on and it's not working. Anyway, my aunt was like, oh, usually like your uncle like unplugs something, but I don't know what. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't know what. Like, she doesn't know what. I sure as hell don't know what. I don't know how to fix this issue. And I'm just like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, ugh. My ex would know how to fix this issue. I should come up with a name for him. Sweet bird. Quinn. I was looking at Quinn Hughes on my wall. So we're gonna go with Quinn. But I'd be like, oh, like, Quinn would know what to do. That just sounds like I'm talking about Quinn Hughes. Anyway. But like, it's shit like that. Like, he would know what to do. He would know how to help me. And then like my best friend, or not one of my best friends, sorry, my friend like literally just had to like remind me, and she was like, Robin, near the end of the relationship, he was leaving you undelivered for 18 hours at a time. By the time he would have responded to you, your uncle would have already been home and the issue would have been fixed. And I was like, shit, you're right. And I was telling one of my other online friends about it, and he was like, yeah, I agree with her. And like, okay, this whole thing is like fucking crazy where I'm like, I miss him. I miss him. Like genuinely crashing out over him because he love bombed me. He love bombed me. He manipulated me. He was like horrible. Horrible. Towards the end. But like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I miss him. Like, I miss the person that he was. If you know what I mean. I miss that version of him when I met him a year ago versus the version of him that I know now. Because he just turned out to be like a massive piece of shit. Luckily my lip gloss was drying, so I was like... Anyway. Like, he just turned out to be a massive piece of shit. I was just like... Really? What the hell? Like, really? I hate when that happens too, when it's like you really like a guy and then you're dating and then it turns out and you think he's like the sweetest guy in the world and then he turns out to be a piece of shit and you're just like, really, bitch? Really? 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 Anyway. Do you guys like my Jack Skellington pajama pants? There was a shirt. Do I know where the shirt is? No. I like pajama pants. Anyway. So, Quinn, I've been crashing out over him. I still have him on Discord. That is like the only platform that we have each other on still. And I don't know, you know what? No, I know he knows, I know he sees me on Discord. Because I have like a whole bunch of online friends and I talk to them on Discord. And I see him online all the time, like playing video games. And I know that either he's playing alone and that he's on Discord, or he's playing with his friends. And as far as I know, he's got like 2 other friends. So, I know he sees me. I know he sees what I'm doing. I know he's seen me stream Favorite X over and over and over and over and over again because I have my Spotify connected to my Discord. I know he's seen me listen to In Your Room, or In My Room by Julia Wolf. I know he's seen me listen to I Don't Care by Violent Viera on repeat, 24/7. The only good thing is that he doesn't have Spotify. The only good thing is that he doesn't have Spotify and he can't look at the playlist that I have those 3 songs in that's titled I Don't Care, and then the description is Getting Over That Love Bombing Piece of Shit. Like, it's just exhausting. So I've been crashing out over him. And that's another thing. I'm stupid in the sense that, like, I know how to work technology, but, like, I also don't. My knowledge is very, like, this is my knowledge when it comes to technology and, like, software, and then, like, this is the rest of the world. So, like, I'm all the way over here, and then the rest of the world is all the way over there because they're smart and they can figure shit out. He's one of those people. And there was one time I had bought a, like, Spotify gift card because I was gonna pay my premium. I didn't run out, right? And it wasn't working. Don't know why, but it just wasn't working. And so I was telling him about that, and I was like, shit, like, it's not working, like, I don't know what to do. And he was like, just use my card. It's fine. You can pay me back. I don't want you to, but just use my card. I was like, okay. So I went online instead of going on my phone, because then if I went on my phone, I would have had to add his card to my phone. I'm not doing that. So I added, like, I added his card via my laptop online, paid. I think my Spotify has been charging him unknowingly because it says I have, like, under a month's subscription, and that it renews on the 23rd. Mind you, we broke up July 18th, so the payment would have had to go through on the 23rd. I guess it did. Didn't really hear anything, probably because the wound was still fresh, but it's been a month now. And I have it in my head where I am convinced, in my head, that he's going to reach out to me on the 23rd and be like, hey. Because he doesn't use Spotify. He's smart. He can put 2 and 2 together, and I'm not ready for that conversation, especially when I have been like this all week, where I have been like, I miss my ex, I miss my ex, I miss my ex. Because I'm trying to choose me and inner peace. Okay? I don't want to deal with this. I want to be me. I just want to exist. I want to look hot as fuck as I do it. I don't care about you. I don't care about you. I don't care who you are. I don't care. I wish you had a successful life. Absolutely. Do I want to see you happy? Absolutely. Outside of that, I don't care. If you're not one of my friends, I don't care. If you're not my friend, if you're not my family, anyone that's in my inner circle, I don't give a shit. Like, that is essentially just where I'm at, you know? I don't want him reaching out to me, but I can't figure out how to remove his card from my Spotify. That's the thing. I don't want him reaching out to me. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to you. I would much rather just choose peace, really, and get over you in my own sick, twisted ways, which happens to be stalking you on the internet. I hope you know that. Thank God he doesn't have TikTok. I'm debating on whether or not I want to start an Instagram account for my little YouTube channel, or I just want to, because I don't really know if I'm gonna, like, promote it to, like, all my friends and family. I think there's, like, one person who knows that I'm doing this, and that's my childhood best friend, and that's because he's known me since I was a kid, and I can trust him with my life. Other than that, I haven't really told anyone, just because I don't want people to think I'm stupid. Actually, I could probably call my best friend right now and be like, hey, I'm starting a YouTube channel. Do you mind if I vlog anytime we hang out? And he would be like, yeah, go for it. I don't care. Oh, travel vlog. One of my best friends, she just moved recently. Not recently, it's been a while, but she recently just moved. She's 6 hours away. I could do, like, a little travel vlog. You could see a little travel vlog visiting my best friend on the island. I miss her so much. That's another thing. My life is so, like, I have 3 friends that I consistently hang out with. One is in Germany with her fiance because they met. Her fiance was an exchange student at her school in high school. The other one moved 6 hours away. Oh, the first one, by the way, the one in Germany, she's gonna be there for the next 3 years. But my friend that just moved to the island, or to like a little island, 6 hours away. My other best friend, an hour away, because I moved out my little town and I moved back to my hometown. This is so random too, because I grew up where I just moved. I grew up here. This is my little hometown, you know? But like here I am, like, versus like when I lived the other town, it was like, oh, whatever. But here I'm like, I want to get my life together. I want to start going to the gym. I want to start meeting new people. I want to start doing this and this and this and this. And it's like, Robin. Sweet, innocent Robin. Are you aware that you got bullied relentlessly in elementary school? Are you aware that you could run into any of these people that you went to elementary school with? And the answer is yes. Yes, absolutely. And I think that's my biggest fear, is like running into someone that I knew in elementary school. But also, it would just be very satisfying for them to look at me and go, wow, she's hot now. Like, yeah, I am, bitch. Anyway, I feel like I have yapped enough about random shit that this is a good YouTube video, and that I have a bunch of funny clips to post to TikTok and like promote myself. I don't know what I want to talk about next video. I think, you know what, no, I think I want to talk about manifestation, because I started manifesting again. Crazy shit, man. Okay, crazy. Literally crazy. Absolutely bonkers. Yeah. So, you know what? That'll be next video. That'll be the next video of my little digital diary. I'm so happy that I'm starting this, because this is something that I wanted to do since I was a little kid. I used to post vlogs to my first YouTube channel, which actually was my mom, on her email account. Because I wasn't allowed to have an email account of my own, aside from my school email that I had in grade 6. Anyway, so this has been something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time. I also had a MSP YouTube channel, a Movie Star Planet YouTube channel. Like I said, I also wanted to be an Animal Jam YouTuber. At one point, I wanted to be an LPS YouTuber. At one point, I wanted to be a My Little Pony YouTuber, where I just posted me playing with My Little Ponies. At one point, I wanted to be a Monster High YouTuber. Here's my girl. The glue seepage is so bad in her hair. And I don't know where the little ball is. But even if I knew where it was, I don't... Okay, yeah, the glue seepage is so bad that her hair is just in a braid now. But anyway, I literally love Gigi. Like, look at her. Look at her. Isn't she Gorgina? She's literally beautiful. Anyway. I wanted to be like a bajillion different things. I wanted to be a Minecraft YouTuber. prime dream SMP era, I wanted to be a Minecraft YouTuber, so much so that me and my childhood best friend, we had a little thing called Chaos SMP where we would just like play and we had lore. I was the dream of the server. The server being me and only Geo. I'm gonna believe that as saying. Anyway. Yeah, we had a little Minecraft YouTube phase. I was the dream of the server. That year I also did want to go as Dream for Halloween. A female Dream. And you know what I ended up doing that year? I went as a Playboy bunny. So, things change. Sometimes you meet someone at age 15 and you start smoking weed, and then the next thing you know, you're in a matching Halloween costume with one of your other friends. And you both are Playboy bunnies, when probably at the time, you were both the most innocent people out of that entire friend group. 15 was a wild time. I feel like I have so many stories from when I was 15, but just in case this YouTube channel goes places, I'm not going to talk about my views. Because, like, what if my family decides, oh my god, we're gonna watch our niece or my daughter, actually my mom knows I smoke weed. But, like, oh my god, like, what if, you know, like, we're gonna watch, or like my cousin is gonna be like, oh, I wanna see what my little cousin's doing, I wanna go watch your YouTube video, and I'm talking about smoking. Devil's lettuce at 15. Anyway. I think this is a good YouTube video. Again, like I said, I think I got the clips that I can post to TikTok. I think I did well. I think I did good. I just was ranting. I was yapping about exes. So this is going to be a very entertaining video. I think just me yapping about ex-boyfriends. I have the worst love life, so I have more stories. I have tons of stories. And I like telling stories. I've been told I'm a very good storyteller and that I'm funny, so I hope you think I'm funny. And I hope you think I'm a good storyteller.